All right, so I'm going to read through this whole problem and think about the best way to solve it. So I'm told that my diagram shows part of the graph ax squared plus 4x minus 3. So I've got standard form, and so then I know that my y-intercept must be -3. I'm going to add that in. I can also see from the picture that since it points down, my a value must be negative. So when I solve, I'm going to have to figure out that the a value is negative. Line x equals 2 is the axis of symmetry. Well, that tells me that that value is 2 right there. So knowing this, I know for standard form, then the axis of symmetry has the equation x equals -b over 2a. Well, I'm told that the x value is 2. My b I can see is 4 over 2, and the a I don't know. So that's what I'm going to solve for. So looking at this, I've got 2 on my left-hand side. -4 divided by 2 is -2 over a. That a is still in the bottom. And so to get rid of this a, either I can think about what do I have to divide -2 by to make +2, or I can multiply my a to the other side if I'm going to solve it algebraically. So this side becomes 2a. On this side, my a's cancel, and I get -2. Divide both sides by this 2, and I'm left with a is -1. All right, I knew that my a had to be negative, so this is great that I did get a negative sign. And so now I can answer these questions down here. I already know m because I can see m here. Find the coordinates. Well, that means that I want an x and a y value. I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so the coordinates of m is my y-intercept. It has an x of 0, and the y value is -3. To find n, that's going to be my vertex. So I know that n has the x value of 2. I'm going to take that 2 and plug it into my equation to find the y. So to find this y, it's going to be equal to a. I know my a is -1 times x squared. I know my x is 2 plus 4 times 2 minus 3. You could put that whole thing in your calculator and you'll end up getting +1. That also makes sense. I know it's got the y value has to be a positive number, so 2, 1 makes sense as my coordinates.